Hello everyone, this is Sandra Solomon here. This video is gonna be updates of the next rallies and lots of information that I want to share it with you guys. Okay, without further ado, before I start, I would love to, if we all listen to this beautiful song. It says God bless you Canada, and that's exactly what we're standing for. We're standing for Canada, and we're standing together for one cause, to protect this beautiful country from any infringe, doesn't belong, anything that doesn't fit with our Canadian values or Canadian law, and that's exactly what we need to stand together, Canadians, united, not divided. Let's listen to this beautiful song before I go ahead with my video.
Tomorrow all the things were gone, work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. I'm proud to be in Canada, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'm glad to stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless you, Canada. From the shores of Nova Scotia to the forests in BC, Montreal to Winnipeg, from sea to shining sea. From Detroit we can see her above the USA, 'cause there's pride in every Canadian heart, and it's time you stand and say I'm proud to be in Canada, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'm glad we stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless you, Canada.
Okay, yes, God bless Canada. Ooh, one second, there you go. Okay, hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Just one second, let me set the phone right. Okay, Okay. So this is a beautiful song. Yes, I am proud to be Canadian. At least I know I'm free, and that's what we're standing for, the freedom. Sorry, the song makes me cry all the time. I can't stand, like, anyway. So okay, I just wanted to update on a new things about the rallies. Before I start, I want to thank everyone who's standing for the cause and standing for our freedom of speech and standing for our rights as a Canadian free. And I am so, like, overwhelmed with lots of support that I'm getting, lots of messages and lots of emails, and I really want to thank everyone. And also I want to thank first all the organizations or all the group that who's standing to support us as well. Never Again, all appreciating their efforts. They're helping me a lot to spread the word, to educate many people as well through their page, Never Again, and also the JDL. Thank you so much for standing. WECA, World Coalition Against Islam. Really, thank you so much, all of you, for your support. And also the Soldier of Odin. Thank you so much for your stand and for your support, Soldier of Odins. And the Canadian Coalition Concerned Citizen and Canadian Combat Coalition, and many other also individuals who supported me and who standing with me. And it's not about me, it's about Canada, it's about everyone, and it's about our freedom and our Charter of Rights, and our kids, our future, our what Canada really all about. Canada, it's a free land. People can think free. People can criticize anyone and everyone. People can speak up their mind without being afraid from any calling, or anyone can shut them down or stopping them, as long as we're doing everything as like peacefully, civilly, not violently. And you know, when you live under Sharia law, you really appreciate what Canada has to give. A person like me who lived under 100% Sharia law and constitution, I really deeply appreciate this country, appreciates everything that Canada provided me with. I came to this country, don't want to talk like all my story, but it was really tough time. When I came to this country, I was all alone, with no money, with no language, and I have baby with me. I had nowhere to go. But I found the shelter. Okay, and I found the place. And I find my freedom. And I can express myself. I can live without fear. I can say whatever I want. Without being afraid that according to Islamic blasphemy law, to be killed or to be anything. Anyway, so that's what we're appreciating here. So we don't want to lose this. Something I gained it. I fought for it since I was in Saudi Arabia. And I feel like it's gonna be stripping away from me again. The fact that the government trying to, you know, with all this motion M103, with all this new laws, with all this new things that's happening, with the Islamization of the country, with accommodating Islamic Sharia law, bringing it to the schools as well, to the kids. So many things that's happening that it feels like it's following me. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like Sharia law, it's coming back. So that's why I'm going to do whatever it takes me to do, even if I would have, you know, to go everywhere, to tell anyone and everyone, to educate as much as I can people about Islamic Sharia law and how it's bad. It strips you away from your freedom of speech, which is the cornerstone for our democracy, our free country. Freedom of speech. If we don't have freedom of speech, like, it's like, what's next? That's it. We lose it. If you cannot speak up your mind. This is very important, guys. This is very important. We need every patriot in this country. We need every patriot who really for the cause, who really for the country, not for personal egos, not for personal whatever agenda, not for whatever, doesn't matter how, whatever it is. We need to stay united. Many groups are getting together. Many organizations getting together. Many people are getting together. No matter what our differences, okay, of our beliefs, of our culture, of our backgrounds, or whatever, where we come from, okay? It doesn't matter. We're united under one law for everyone. We all protected under this law. We don't need new laws. We have a law. We don't need to change our law. Our law is good law. You know, it's actually, you know, it's just something, sorry, like, I can't stand, like, my eyes is watery and my nose is watery, and I feel like, seriously. Okay. So that's exactly what we're standing for. That's exactly what we're fighting for. It's not like something, it's a matter of life, like it's a matter of your dignity as a human being. Every human being on earth deserves to be heard, okay? Deserve to live freely with no fear. And fear, you know, that's Islamic, like, that's a Sharia law based on a fear, cast fear in people. Don't do this, you're gonna be killed. Don't do this, you're gonna be killed. Don't do this, otherwise we're gonna jail you. Many people are afraid to speak in Middle East, but we're not in Middle East. We're not in Saudi Arabia. We're not in Pakistan. We're not in Iran. We're not in Afghanistan. We're not on all these. We're in Canada. That's what makes Canada different. That's what makes Canada special. That's what makes Canada Canada, is the freedom of speech. Without freedom of speech, what? Third world? Like, seriously. Meanwhile, just go live in, you know, the third world. What's the point? People are fleeing. People are escaping Sharia law to come to this country, not to see again Sharia law back. So thank you so much for everyone who standing for the cause, and the fact that I lived it, the fact that I lived Sharia law. I don't want nobody to experience what I've been through. I don't want no one to experience what I've been through. It's no matter how much I talk about it, it's hard to really explain it. It's when you feel like you're in jail. You're in jail. Maybe you're free, like you're in home, but you're in jail. You cannot discuss. You cannot talk. Look at Mashal Khan. Just because he discussed it, they killed him. You cannot even discuss it. You cannot discuss the king or the prime minister. You cannot discuss the government. You cannot go, you cannot criticize them. In Saudi Arabia, you cannot criticize the king. You cannot criticize the government. Same in every Muslim majority country. We live in a secular, democratic a country where we can criticize and we can say yes and we can say no. We can choose. We can say whatever we want. Secular. Separation from religion and state. Secular. But Islamic law, it's not a secular law. It's not. It's law. It's Islamic law. You cannot. The mosque and the state. The mosque is the state. You cannot. There is no separation between church and state, between mosque and state. But yes, there is a separation between church and state. We are a multicultural country. We are like different nations and different people and different beliefs. What are you gonna do with that? You're gonna force everyone to submit to one law, to one Sharia law? I lived in Saudi Arabia. There is no churches. Christians, they're not allowed to build churches at all. Christians, they're not even allowed to wear the cross. If they cross the border with this, they're gonna take it. Christians, if they enter the airport with the Bible in their hands, they're gonna take the Bible and humiliate it and throw it in a garbage or step on it or rip it in front of they're not allowed. They can't. There's no Bibles in Saudi Arabia. There's no churches. Christians are not allowed to practice their belief. Jews, any others, no one. So, without I take too much from your time, that's what we're fighting. That's what we're standing. We don't want our law to be changed. We don't want any infringed laws to change our constitution, our charter of rights, our freedom of speech. No one can take this. No one. As a true patriots, we need to stand together, united, not divided. No one can divide us. No one. And we're gonna be still going for the rallies. I'm gonna tell you what's next rallies. My next activity on May 1st. It's a Monday. May 1st, it's Monday. I'm gonna be standing 2:30 at 2:30 noon. I'm gonna be afternoon. I'm gonna be standing at the front of the Pakistani consul for justice for Marshal Khan. I created the event. It's already on the Facebook page. The address it's 7880 Keel Street, Unit 14, Concord. So we're gonna be standing at from 2:30 to almost like 3:30, 4 maximum. They close at 4 anyway. We're gonna stand with for Marshal Khan, the Pakistani generalist Muslim student who was killed, murdered in Pakistan brutally just because he questioning Islam under the Islamic blasphemy law. His friends in the university, they end up killing him, and on top of that they were like jumping on his dead body and hit it with the wooden sticks. So this is against humanity. Me as a human rights activist, regardless of anyone's faith, regardless of any faith or any background, we stand against this barbaric act. So come and take the stand, and please come and stand with us May 1st, Monday at 2:30 780 Keel Street. Okay, we're gonna stand for Marshal Khan, and the next rally after that it's gonna be May 6th Saturday, May 6th, in both city halls. I'll be there, in Toronto and Mississauga. Many people ask me to do rallies in Mississauga as well, and yes, I agree with them. We need to do something. Like also, I encourage everyone to start doing rallies in small cities, because the voice will be even heard more in the small cities. Also as well in the big cities, but we need to also I need anyone who can lead rallies to watch the videos and learn from what we're doing, and just do it, even if you live in a even if you live in a small city. Just do it, take the lead and tell the people, and stand. And so May 6th, I'm gonna be in Toronto around 11:30 to 12:30, but the rally is between 12 and 2. You can come, but I prefer if you come 11:30 earlier. I'm gonna take the lead for a while, and then I'm gonna pass it on to a patriot. His name, very nice guy. His name is Ronnie Cameron. You get to, if you don't know him, you can find him on Facebook. He's very active. He's gonna take the lead on May 6th on Toronto, and he's more active in Toronto as well. And I'm gonna head back to Mississauga, so most likely I'll be there in Mississauga around 1. But my other friend Julie, she's gonna be leading the rally in Mississauga at 12. She's gonna be at 12, so you can go ahead and come at 12. I'm gonna try my best not to be late for you, so I have to be in both rally, a little bit here and a little bit there, and to meet the people. And hopefully by then I will have my t-shirts as well. I'm gonna talk another video about it when I get it. I'm gonna show it to you. So anyway, that's in what's going on in May 6th. So we have both. If you live closer to Mississauga, I know that Mississauga it's more quieter, because I've got so many messages from some like older people. They don't want to come to Toronto. It's hard for them, or some people live closer to Mississauga, or they don't want to go to Toronto. So that's what's gonna happen. And also we contact the police. I'm gonna contact them again about these rallies, and we're gonna make sure that we all saved and protected. And as all the rallies before, even a little bit of attack here and there from Antifa, it's not like a major. Everything was fine. And so that's what's regarding to May 6th. So feel free, if you want to come to Mississauga, you're more than welcome. You want to come to Toronto, you're more than welcome. The Mississauga one, we're gonna do a contest. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. It's either up to you. We're gonna have a Draw Trudeau Day. On May 6th, we're gonna do Draw Trudeau Day. It's up to you if you wanna bring any funny picture about Trudeau, if you wanna draw Trudeau, whatever. And we have a little bit of gifts to give away, okay? So we're gonna have a little bit fun in Mississauga. So, and after I finish the rally for my Christian friends, and it's up to anyone else who wants to join us. You can stay with us. I'll be there, and I'll stay in the city hall for Christians only, and anyone else who wants to be there. We're gonna do a little. I want to do like a little bit of worship. We're gonna read a little bit from the Bible, and we're gonna do lots and lots of a prayer. To Canada, we need to pray, and we need to pray for the rally that's gonna come after, which is June 3rd, because so many people are gonna be there. So we wanna pray for these rallies, and we wanna pray for June 3rd rally. It's very important rally. And regarding to June 3rd, I encourage everyone to go to Ottawa. I'm not gonna be in Toronto. We're not gonna do any rally in Toronto. I encourage everyone to make the stand and go to Ottawa. This is the most important one. It's Ottawa. I would love to be with you. For me, I'm gonna be in my tour, so I don't know where I'm gonna be exactly, like Benton or Calgary or somewhere else, but I'm gonna be going to my tour talk soon across the country. So I would love to be with you, but my heart with you, all of you, all the patriots, is gonna be in June 3rd. I encourage everyone again, please go to Ottawa. Please take the stand. This is the time. It's like, I would say we need more than 1 million, man. Like seriously, we need to go, like, you know, we don't need like everyone like there to be, like, I would say we need minimum 2 million, 3 million. I hope to see as many Canadians get together, and don't be afraid from anybody or any attack from Antifa. As I said before, the main thing before you do any rally, regardless if it's a small or big or whatever, make sure you contact the police, and make sure, as I did before, I said to the police, I'm not gonna start until you circle us. So exactly what happened, they circled us and we started, and we said our points, and we left in peace. So keep the peace. And I'm gonna tell you now how to do rally. It's exactly what we did before. You can watch the videos and see what happened, and you can just copy and paste and see the signs and whatever. And don't make it like, you know, it's a serious, but don't be like too much. Don't put too much pressure. Like, you know, you can sing songs, and you can meet with other patriots and get together and, you know, join together. It's joining for the cause. That's all. That's the whole point. We're joining together. We're bonding together for the cause. So how to do the rally? It's easy breezy. It's not hard. Number one rule, call the police, or even you can go in person to the station or the division who's responsible about the area and whatever you want to do. Contact the police, tell them exactly what you're gonna do, if you want to march, if you don't want to march, and all that stuff. Like, tell them exactly what you're doing. Make sure you give them the time. Make sure you tell them exactly what you're gonna do. Okay? And dress like a vegan. Okay, yes. Ignore Antifa. Ignore them as much as you can. Don't comfort, like, don't even bother with the eye contact, you know what I mean? You can just, you know, and like laugh a little bit on them. Like seriously, there's so much, it's like a joke, you know, Antifa like a joke. So please contact the police, ignore Antifa, don't make any contact with them, ignore them, whatever they say, and don't try not to use like a bad language and you know, to attack anyone verbally, like language. Please don't do that. And also don't bring any wrong signs, as like we did last times. You can look at the videos and you can just copy it. We did the imam's name, the imam's quotations. So, and we stopped the hate speech that coming from the imams. And you can say no M103. You can bring any funny pictures on Trudeau or anyone in the government that you disagree with them. And also you can bring as well the sign that says vetted refugee are welcome. We're not against refugees, but we need the vetted one. We need the one who they check them. They know who they are. We're not against immigration. I am immigrant. We're not against that. We're not against anyone who wants to escape something hard, war or anything, and they want to come and be living freely here. But we have to check the borders. We need to know who's coming. We need to know who are they gonna be. Are they gonna be like their values, their they're gonna adapt the Canadian law, they're gonna be adapting the Canadian values and all that stuff. So we need to know who they are, like the documents, papers. Like it's not like this is nothing wrong. Like you cannot open your door to someone stranger and assuming that they're gonna be good. How do you know? You have to check their papers, you have to check their documents, you have to check them. So Canada, it's our home. We don't need illegal or criminal record people coming. How many people already crossed the borders? We don't even know who they are. Like we are in a serious danger situation. People, wake up. We're not against refugees. We're not against immigrants. We're not against anybody, but we need to make sure. So you can bring the sign, "Visit refugee are welcome here," and you can chant it, you know, because Antifa, they're always trying to use this against us. No hate, no fear. Well, refugee are welcome here, and you can chant it with them. Tell them, no hate, no fear. Visit refugee are welcome here. Like we were not against that. Like seriously. So that's another thing. And bring as much as you can Canadian flags. Canadian flags. Canadian flags. Lots of Canadian flags. A lot. And try to sing "Oh Canada" as much as you can. Not one time, not two times, not three times, or whatever. So sing "Oh Canada." And if you're doing again, if you're doing any speeches or anything, make sure your speeches is it's checked and you know exactly what you're gonna talk about, and keep it peaceful and keep it to the point, and all the stuff that we want to keep it civil. Political revolution, that's a civil, peaceful one. And so far we are doing amazing. We're doing amazing. I love it. I love the last rallies. It was beautiful. And so yes, regarding to June 3rd, Ottawa. Okay, I would love to be there, but I'm gonna be in my tour and it's gonna be really hard for me to travel. So Ottawa, June 3rd, guys. Okay. And again, May 6th for reminding for Christians only, and anyone who would love to join us. We're gonna be doing a worshiping, and we're gonna do lots of prayers for June 3rd, and for Canada, lots and lots of prayers. Okay, and that's May 6th after we finish the rally. And basically, yes, that's all about it. And again, remind you on May 1st, Marshal Khan, if you can make it, please come to 30 7880 and the Pakistani Council, 7880 Keel Street. We're gonna be there 2:30 to stand for Marshal Khan. And that's basically all about it. And thank you so much. And we remind you again, we stay united, not divided. And from my heart, I just want to say one thing and finish with it. I know that there's lots of things going on right now regarding the rallies and whatever, all the stuff, lots of drama happening, which is, I don't like drama. Like seriously, I left Sharia law, I left Islamic Sharia law because of the drama. I don't want to have no more drama in my life. So from my heart, I really I do forgive everyone, and anyone who tried to hurt the cause or say anything, and whatever they say, whatever about me or about the rallies, nothing will affect us, and nothing will happen. I just want you to know that I forgive them. In Jesus' name, Jesus taught me, love my enemy and pray for the one who persecutes you. This is nothing in you. We're getting persecuted all the time. I get persecuted all the time. I miss my street preaching. I'm going back to my street preaching soon. So you get to see that life as well. Yes, Soldier of Odin, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Soldier of Odin. Amazing people. The leaders, amazing man and amazing guys. All of them, girls, all of them. All the people who stand for the cause, you're not standing for Sandra. You're standing for Canada. So it's not about me. It's about you. It's about your future. It's about your kids. It's about the future of this country. It's not, I'm part of it. I'm not all of it. It's not about me. The only thing that motivate me, I'm so passionate the most because I lived it, because I have a first-hand experience on Sharia law. That's all about it. Maybe I'm so passionate, like more than other people a little bit. The fact I lived it, I've been like, I don't want to keep repeating what happened to me over and over, you know. It just I get over it. I want to live my life without any barriers, you know. We're here to criticize anyone and everyone, any religion and every religion, any culture and every culture. So if we're not gonna have this, so what's the point of our life? If we're not gonna be able to use the brain that God gave it to us to think of anything and everything. Let your thoughts, let your imagination, let your criticizing. That's why we have many people in that we're different. But that's the good thing about it. Like, as much as we're different, but yet we are united. And what's uniting us? It's the Canadian law. Like, many times, you know what? When I first came to this country, I was stunning. Like, I lived in Saudi Arabia. There's no diversity. Forget it. Under Sharia law, forget it. There's no diversity. There's no multicultural. There is no free speech. There is no freedom of religion. There is no freedom for women. There is no. And the list can go on. The list can go on. So all the no's that I lived it there, it's like all the yes that I have it here in Canada. So all of a sudden, I don't want the yes to change the no. Like, seriously, I want, instead of us civilized people teaching the uncivilized people how to live civil way and how to live the barbaric way, we are the one who should be able to teach them and show them and let them see. When I came to Canada, I was like, what? Like Hindus, Buddhists, Christian, Muslims, and whoever. You walk in the street, you don't even know who's whatever believe in whatever. It's secular. That's the beauty about living in a secular law or democratic law. So we live, all of us together in harmony. No one is hurting nobody. No one is attacking nobody. No one is criticizing like openly, like you know what I mean, and physically attacking someone because they don't believe for whatever believe in. So civilized people, they discuss, they talk. I do lots of debates with Muslims on the streets. You know, I never like punched them like physically. I never wanted to, you know, force them. Like, we have to, as a Christian, okay, yeah, we share the gospel, we tell them the truth, and we whatever, and we have a discussion and we have a debate, and that's all about it. That's all about it. So there's no forcefully, like, we don't force people. Christians never force anybody. It's either you convert to Christianity or either you pay the jizya or either you're going to be killed. But it's happening in Islamic law. A Christian, they don't go for jihad and kill for Jesus, but it's happening. You know, so many things. These rallies and these protests that we're doing, guys, it's so important to spread the message of our freedom of speech. To tell the government, to tell anyone and everyone who's trying to change our law, who's trying to change our value, who's trying to make our country different than what it is. Our soldier, they died for this. So what was the point? What was the point of all these soldiers who lost their life and their mother crying them all the time? Some of them, their mother is still alive till now. Coming soon, the 150th anniversary for Canada. What are we gonna celebrate? Are we gonna celebrate Canada or Kurdistan? What do you want to celebrate? Do you want to celebrate the freedom, or you want to celebrate the cooling? What you want to celebrate? Ask yourself. And don't forget, Canada, July 1st, the Burn Hijab Day, but we're gonna do it in a very civil, peaceful way and let you know about it when it's the time, okay? So get ready, Patriots, June 3rd. Don't miss it. June 3rd in Ottawa. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all. We stand on guard for thee, and we stand for our freedom of speech, and no one can take this from us. And God bless you all.